If you're thinking that I look very similar to how I looked in my last video, that is because this is approximately an hour later. This is the video that was intended to get filmed today, one of them, and it is my nighttime routine. So, welcome to my nighttime / date night with my / date night with myself / God routine. Yes, so I am doing, it's loud in here. I am doing this new thing where I am living in my season of singleness. I talked about this on the podcast in Family Relations and family reunions. I keep saying family. I'm kind of hyped up right now because I finished that and then I downed a bunch of cold brew to like get me back in the mood to film. And so now I'm a little bit too hyper to film. And my makeup is kind of making me look very flat and one-dimensional in this lighting. But first things first, I ordered some groceries and my mom very graciously offered to pick them up. She had to take my little brother somewhere, so she offered to pick them up for me. So that's one thing I don't have to do tonight because I do that every Friday. And it's Friday currently, and I do this on Friday because I teach preschool, and in my county, we don't have students on Friday. We have students Monday through Thursday, and on Friday we don't have kids. So that means on Fridays, since I am just student teaching, I don't have to go in on Fridays. So I get to sleep in and I feel more refreshed, and I wasn't up super early, so I can kind of stay awake a little longer throughout the day. And because tomorrow's Saturday, I don't have to be up super early. So also I use Fridays as my filming day, as my photo day, all of that, which means that my bedroom gets pretty gross. So the first thing we're gonna do is clean my room. And you guys have seen me clean my room, make my bed so many times during Vlogmas and in other videos that I'm gonna set this up as a time lapse. And by the time I'm done, my mom should be back with the groceries. So I'll show you guys what I got, what I'm gonna have for dinner, and what we're gonna do next.
Support you through your struggle with infertility if I don't even know that you're wanting to have a baby, that you're trying to have a baby? How can I pray for you in your marriage if you're always acting like it's perfect?
Rapid fire real quick. I'm gonna go through all the products that I use in the shower. I use this, the Dove Marula oil. This is the Tone Radiant Glow body wash, and Dragon Dust Lotus Balsam. This one's really good. I really like this. It's one of my new favorites. This is the shampoo. This is the shampoo I've been using by Love Beauty and Planet. I also have the conditioner, but I don't really like it. That's whatever. And I just dropped my conditioner, but the other conditioner I use is the Tresemme for anti-breakage because I've been dyeing my hair. I don't want to vlog my whole shower. I've done that before. But this is the point of the night. Sorry. This is the point of the night where I will put on my worship playlist, which I'll scroll through right here. And you guys can go listen to it, follow it, whatever, on Spotify if you want. I'll link it down below. I'm going to shower. I'm going to listen to that, have that little section of my worship, and then I will catch up with you guys afterwards. Okay, so I took a shower, just had dinner. My grandma cooked, and I just ate what she made. So I didn't, sorry, I have the hiccups. So I didn't film it or anything. But I got dressed. I got this cute little top from Fashion Nova in the Bratty Night set. Got my watch back on. And I'm in bed. So what I'm gonna do now is, even though I like had dinner, I just can't really watch a movie without like having something snacky. So I'm going to grab a snack and a drink, and then we're going to put on the movie. And tonight, so I've been going back and forth with watching like an entertainment movie and then watching like a faith-based movie, a religious movie. And tonight is a religious movie. I'm gonna watch. It's one of my favorites. I've been obsessed with it since it came out. I used to watch it like every other day. I've seen it so many times. And that is Soul Surfer. My hand just all in the camera. That is Soul Surfer. I don't know why I connect with this movie so much, but it genuinely is one of my favorite movies. I haven't seen it, like I haven't sat down to watch it in a couple years, but I did used to watch it like when it first came out, like legitimately every other day. I'm also a super big fan of Francesca Battistelli, and she did the soundtrack for this movie. One of my favorite albums from her. She's also on that worship playlist if you want to check it out. So I have the movie queued up and I'm in bed. Okay, this looked a lot prettier before I just plopped down on my bed next to it. But this is the snack I have. So we don't really have that many strawberries left. Like fresh strawberries, we have frozen ones, but we don't have that many fresh strawberries left. So I only did 3. These are the cotton candy grapes. And these are the Bakerly chocolate chips. So they're keto. And they're like basically a dark chocolate, but they're good in moderation. Not really my favorite, but I'm also not really a candy eater at all. Got some pineapple. This is fresh as well. I just sliced it up off the thing. And then I'm such a picky eater. I don't really like cheese board cheeses. So these are just the Wisp cheese crisp, and I'll have a few of those. And then my granddad bought some wine today, so I just have the teensiest bit of this really pretty pink rosé in my Christmas mug, even though it's March. And this is what I'm gonna have. I'm going to turn the lights down. And I was gonna pull out the projector, but I just don't feel like hanging up the screen on Hulu. Going to unmute it, turn it up, and start the movie. Okay, the air is on, so it's a little loud. Last thing I'm gonna do before going to bed tonight is read a chapter out of this book. My iPad is cracked and busted, but it works. And so I don't want to get a new one yet until I absolutely have to. So yeah, but I'm reading out of Relationship Goals by Michael Todd, or Pastor Todd. It is the book based on the series he did on, or like the series of sermons that he preached at his church and also on YouTube. I have never watched them. I retain and do better reading with how long the sermons are. And so I just started on the cover page, but I'm actually on chapter, well, you can see what I've been reading lately. I'm on chapter 2. So I read through chapter 1 during the first one. It's pretty long, chapter 1 is, just because it has like the preface and stuff too. Highlighted some stuff, took some notes on some stuff throughout chapter 1. Chapter 1 is kind of I'm assuming that chapter C, I've highlighted, perhaps the perceived perfection of somebody else's relationship has put unhealthy pressure and expectations on you, and now you feel an anxious desire to rush the process. Stuff that really just resonated with me. I'm on chapter 2, Before the Person. And I really have resonated with this song a lot during quarantine. And so I'm excited that this just kind of starts with it. I realized I never filmed an outro for yesterday's video. I look crazy, just woke up. After I read the chapter in the book, I just prayed on it, prayed on what I read, prayed on some of the things that I've been feeling and thinking about, prayed on for others, my family, for myself, just one of those full encompassed prayers. One thing I've been praying about a lot lately, and something I did just want to touch on very slightly, is the idea of your season and your purpose. And I'm a big believer that, and a lot of people believe this in different ways, but if you're always seeing like certain angel numbers, then it means something. Or if you're hearing the same verse over and over again, the same scripture over and over again, the same concept over and over again, that's whatever you believe, or whatever higher power or source of energy that you believe in is trying to communicate with you. And a lot recently that I've been seeing is it was even prominently a thing in Soul Surfer, is Jeremiah, I want to say, don't get me wrong on the chapter and verse, but it's the one about, I have called you to do great things, and you have a purpose and a plan. And from the scripture I read, to the sermon I watched, to the songs, to the TikToks, to the movie, even the chapter that I read last night was about finding your purpose and listening to God when he's trying to show it to you, and that it's not always your season to win. Sometimes it's your season of singleness, or sometimes it's your season of hurt. It's your season of growth, and being ready for whatever God is going to elevate you to next. And I didn't make this video to preach at you guys or push my beliefs on you guys, but this is just what's real and relevant in my life right now. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you like videos like this, give me a like, a comment, let me know. I can make more. And if you want to hear me talk more in depth about some of the things that I talked about today, you can go check out my podcast. I have a new episode out right now called Let's Talk Body Yaddy Yaddy. And I have an episode coming this week where I just have more fun, light-weighted episode where I answer questions that you guys commented on my Instagram. That's all I have for you guys. I will see you guys later.